Good morning and hello, I'm Professor Cohn. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review for, what is it, Monday the 29th of August 2022. We've got nothing to review for yesterday, and today is problematic as well, but we've done some analysis to show running here. Now, what are we looking at? We're looking at this Chepstow on the flat, the 406. We've been right the way through all the bank holiday cards, Ireland, flat, National Hunt, you name it. We've been forwards, backwards through it. And we were nearly going to have a go at this race. So let's have a look at what we're talking about. Excuse me. So it's the 406. It's a fillies restricted novice stakes, brand D, class 5, 3 to 5 year olds, 7 furlongs, 16 yards good. What do we know about Chepstow flat at 7 furlongs? We know it's quick. It's modelled 99. Chepstow is, of course, it's basically like a ski ramp. The mile spur is the max, and it sort of goes whoosh like that, sort of, and they charge down the hill and then onto the undulations, and so it's very fast. If you look at Dundalk and Lingfield at 7 on the all-weather, which are pretty quick, they're 97, which is a fair bit slower. Kempton 96, Newcastle 95, and Wolverhampton, Chelmsford and Southall 92. Very slow, relatively speaking. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a very fast, speedy horse that will take advantage of this situation. There's only 4 in this race. They're all 3-year-olds, so you don't have to worry about any weight for age or anything. There's an FTO in there, first time out of this Momere, which is 16 to 1. Right, the likely favourite then is this number 1, Falesia Beach, and we've had a good look at that horse. And basically, what can you say about that horse? Well, you can say, if you're looking at the replays, it's got a big white face to help you out. It needs a speed course and can make moves throughout the races, but it never gets there. So by moves we mean that it goes from midfield or the rear up to a challenging position, but that's as far as it gets. So it's a sort of, at best, it's an anchor horse, and it's evens. So we were thinking of using that as an anchor, an anchor for feeding into other horses. We'll talk about that in a minute. Right, so the next horse we're going to look at then is this number 2, Minnesett. It's had a couple of runs. It started out on the all-weather Chelmsford, 6 furlongs, model 95, a lot slower, and if you watch that, it seemed to be outpaced, and that's a 95 at 6. Now, if it's going to be outpaced at a 95 at 6, how's it going to get on in a 99 at 7? Now that was the first question mark. Admittedly, it was its first run, so you've got to take that into mind, and then the next time it came out was at Kempton in a novice filly stakes at 7 furlongs, which is model 96, so a little bit quicker, but the right distance. And that was a fair bit better performance. It slowly away and ran on reasonably strongly. So, but on balance, that one doesn't look quite good enough. So we wouldn't, we were toying with that one. So that was number 2, and then you've got this number 4, Saola, which was the one initially we thought we could knock out. And if we could have knocked that one out, we could have used Falesia Beach as an anchor and had to go at these 2. But having re-looked at this Saola, which is number 4, basically, where are we? We decided it looked moderate, but then subsequent to that, this last run at Foss Lass on the 11th of the 8th was after a break, and it showed signs that it could potentially do better. So there's a big question mark on that one, and that basically put paid to our using Falesia Beach as the anchor horse, and then feeding into the FTO and this Moncey as a to make some profit. So that's where we were with that. Now the FTO 16 to 1. It's not really liked at the moment, but you never know with first time out horses. And this race isn't particularly strong. It's a 4-runner race. So if you were doing it, you'd have to have a go you'd have to have at least something on that one, particularly at 16 to 1. So that it carves up particularly poorly. And we've had a look at a lot of other races, to be honest. We've had a look at this Roscommon 630, and this was this Tax for Max, which is a hurdler going into a 1 mile 3, and that's entered up into the ledger. So there's all sorts of question marks right across the board, and the best thing to do in this situation is just to not do anything and keep your account steady and wait for the better opportunities. We've had 3 days without betting now, and that can happen, but it's better than getting seen off for 3 days and gradually lowering the account. So we've learnt that the hard way, obviously. Anyway, so we're going to no bet it. The account's static at 71.14 units, so we'll just have to sit back and look at what's going on. It'll be interesting to see how that race pans out if you want to have a look at it. And that's the 406 at Chepstow. And just bear in mind that it's very quick. Right, so welcome to any new subscribers and old. Thanks for watching, and we'll review this tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get in the market. So goodbye.